Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 55 of our Pokemon White version playthrough here on the channel. As you can see, we're here on Route 10, maybe? We're here just past Opelucid City, where we took on, in the last episode, the gym leader, Iris, of Opelucid City Gym, the Dragon-type trainer. If you want to see what happened, feel free to go back and check it out. The link in the description takes you to the whole playlist. You can get caught up right there. Needless to say, as you can see from the old layout over here, we got all 8 of the Unovan badges. So we're on our way towards the Pokemon League, where Champion Alder's already gone off to try to deal with Lord N, Team Plasma. We got to play catch-up. You know, he couldn't just fly us there himself. We have to actually go through Victory Road, which we're on our way to do in this episode. But we also heard tell that there is some sort of, like, unnatural crazy weather phenomenon going on back on Route 7, I want to say? Don't know. We'll find out. But in this episode, we're here on Route 10. There is something I got to pick up before we advance any further in the story. So let's show you who we have on our team. We do have a returning member, thanks to picking up a gym badge last time, our last badge of the playthrough. We can bring back one final Pokemon. It is Irwin, our Krokorok, sitting at level 39, holding on to the black glasses to power up dark attacks. He's got a brave nature. The ability I love is Moxie. And we've got Dig, Crunch, Mudslap, and Torment. Next up is Grub, our Levani at level... almost at level 48. Number 40 in the Pokedex. Level 45, level-wise. Serious Nature with Chlorophyll ability. Bug Bite, Non-Critical Leaf Blade, Helping Hand, and Protect for the moves. Next is our starting Pokemon, Seaward the Dewwater at level 44. He's got the Mystic Water to power up water attacks. His root nature is Rash. Torrent is the ability, which kind of helped us a bit, I believe, in the last episode. We've got Water Pulse, X-Scissor, Grasston, and Aqua Jet. Next is Marowak from Kanto, one of our oldest, actually, on the current team, our oldest team member. He is not holding anything. He is a Serious Nature Pokemon. He has Lightning Rod ability, and we've got Boomerang, Thunder Punch, Rock Tomb, and False Swipe. Next is Witwicky the Lampent at level 45, holding Spell Tag that powers up ghost attacks. He is Impish in nature. He has Flash Fire for the ability. Shadow Ball, Flame Burst, Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp. One of the, what would you call them? MVPs, I guess, of that last gym. Again, don't want to spoil too much about it, but go back and check it out if you want to. And last but not least, possibly one of the most V of our MPs on the team in this particular playthrough. Medusa, our Onyx from Sinnoh, level 47, holding Eviolite, adding 50% to those defense stats. Nature is Hardy. Rocket is the ability. Look at the defense stat, so half of it is 84. Add that on top, you get a whopping size number. I don't even know what it is. I believe it's a 254? Special defense, it's not great, but not bad. But we got Earthquake, Smackdown, Sandstorm, and Rock Polish. So, that is our team. In fact, wait a minute. We gotta, whoops, go open up the menu once again and do some switcherooing around. Grub has leveled up. We can move you down here. So, the 2 ground types leading the way in double battles. Is that a smart move? I'm gonna say probably no. But, we'll see what happens. So, in this episode, we're gonna try to make our way back towards, hey, you're worth the experience, back towards Route 7 and see what is going on with this weather condition. Who do we go to? I guess we'll go with Marowak. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, what all do we have to go through to get to Route 10? Are there any tunnels, any caves? Let me try to think back. So, we leave Opelucid City and go across Two Blind Bridge. That connects us to, not the moors of Icarus, but near Icarus City. And then, do we have to go through a cave? I think? Yeah, forget that. We gotta go through Twist Mountain. You know what? We don't have anyone that can learn Fly. So if we could, I would go back. Maybe once we get to the Pokemon League, I will go back and check things out. Because at that point, since we've unlocked all the Fly locations, I don't know. See, I could temporarily just use Fly then. But if I'm gonna use it temporarily then, why not use it anyways? Why not just fly back now? Maybe we'll do that. I gotta see if I have any Pokemon in the PC that know Fly. I must from previous generations. We'll head back to Opelucid City once we're done here on this route. Fly to... what's the nearest city there? Striation City, I believe it is, or Striaton City. And we'll see what's going on down that way. So, if you folks have not yet seen, on my Twitter and my Instagram, I have shared a couple nice little video clips, little photo... was it video? No, just clips, little screenshots. I've shared some Pokemon Go content, And let's just say I have made use of my first Sinnoh Stone in Pokemon Go. It's kind of cool. So I'm not going to spoil exactly what it was, what I used it on, yada yada yada. Check out my Twitter, Instagram, those are both linked in the description as well if you want to see what I got going on as far as Pokemon Go off screen. Foul play. This is an interesting idea, interesting possibility. So foul play, as it says here, user turns the target's power against it. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage. So where it says power 95, is that a guaranteed? See, I don't know. Crunch is good because it lowers defense. It has a chance to lower defense. To be honest, I'm not even using Torment. We'll get rid of that. That gives us two offensive dark type attacks to make use of with the black glasses. So that could come in handy. Alright, so let's not touch anything just yet, because this is exactly why we had to bring Irwin back. We're getting ourselves our Krookodile right here. Irwin has assumed his final form. Could you imagine if they make a Mega Krookodile someday? It'd be kind of sweet. But there he is in the flesh, or pixels, technically, I guess. Let's see what that attack stat's looking like now. We should have actually... I gotta do this from now on. I gotta take a look at the stats before they evolve and then see where they go to. So, a nice 130 attack stat. I'm pretty sure he was not in the hundreds as a Krookodile. I mean, he is a Krookodile. Krokorok. I always get those two names mixed up. Not bad. So let's check the Pokedex and see what is going on with our nice, newly evolved Krookodilian Pokemon. Where are you at, boy? You're way back earlier in the Pokedex. You are right about here. There you are, yep. Alright. Krookodile, the Intimidation Pokemon. It can expand the focus of its eyes, enabling it to see objects in the far distance as if it were using binoculars. Yet in a triple battle, it cannot hit things on the opposing side. Weird, isn't it? But, not bad. We got ourselves a new addition. I knew that was a Fungus. Or, am I right? Nope. That is no Fungus. That's a Mungus. It's a humongous Amoongus, too. Level 40. So, fortunately, we do have a fire type on our team. I'm kind of concerned with the fact that we've got 3 ground types. We've got Irwin, Marowak, and Medusa. So, maybe a bit of concern going on there. Generally, I don't like to switch out my Pokemon unless one of them gets knocked out. So, I'm not saying I'm hoping it's going to happen. But I've seen, I watch other Let's Players do some Nuzlockes and such. When they come up to big things like the Elite Four, like the Champion, they will take a look at what's in their PC and adjust their team accordingly. I kind of don't like to do that. The Pokemon we're using have gotten us this far in the adventure. They deserve the chance to go all the way to the championship, I believe. I just think it's fair to give them, for all their hard work, first shot at trying to get themselves the victory. Alright, let's get ourselves a nice antidote. Heal that poison off. There we go. Now, there's a particular item I'm trying to find here. For those of you that played through Gen 5, you probably know what item I'm hunting down. I don't know if I'm in the wrong spot or not, but we'll find out as we see a Rufflet come in. Have we seen you yet? I don't know. Let's go for the Crunch. What are you going to do to me? Actually, can your evolved form get... What is that? Close combat? You might be able to, but fortunately you do not take a Crunch from our Black Glasses holding Krookodile. And isn't it kind of funny? I just clued in. In the anime, Ash's Krookodile, or I guess Krokorok, I think it evolved to Krookodile eventually, wore sunglasses. Isn't it kind of interesting that ours is holding black glasses too? So we have a fighting type on the field. That is not going to go over well. We got Rufflet, which is bad against our bug type and grass type. I guess our best bet is Witwicky, being immune to fighting attacks. And let's go for a nice... Let's go Rock Tomb first of all on the Rufflet. It is only 80% accurate, which... What is it nowadays? I'm pretty sure it's been increased. Going for Slash on our nice defensive Marowak. Did a little bit more than I was expecting, to be honest. But there goes that speed stat. Circle Throw, no thank you. Throw. Do you get Guts? I'm considering going for the Burn. Let's just go for the Shadow Ball just to be safe. And I guess we'll just go for a Thunder Punch, which I believe should knock out Rufflet. I think it's more powerful than Rock Tomb. It's definitely more accurate as well. I love the way it's physical now. I really enjoy when they brought the physical special split in Gen 4, because I always thought it was weird that a beam of energy, like Hyper Beam, would be considered a physical move, because it's, you know, it's a beam of energy. Why would that be physical? That always confused me a little bit. Let's go for a Thunder Punch and Shadow Ball combination against the throw, and throw it aside. Gain some experience off of it. Lowering that special defense, which, if Thunder Punch were still specially offensive, that would kind of help us. But, hey, 2 Pokemon on 1, you kind of see how this is going. We did recently on the channel do some, you know, long-awaited Wi-Fi battles with some viewers, and we did some of the multi-battles where I teamed up with one of the viewers and the other 2 players were against us. I apologize to all of my teammates that I was not competitive. I never am. If you follow the channel, you probably know this. Let's get some water for Marowak. I know it sounds like it might be painful, but he likes it. It's nice, refreshing, fresh water. But I like doing the casual battles and stuff. Basically, it's just a chance to give you folks some prizes. Why can we not stop getting attacked? I mean, I'll take the experience, I guess, but I kind of want to hurry up and get this particular thing we're looking for. There's been another long-awaited thing on this. Well, I'm not going to spoil it. We're going to wait and see. But there's something I've been waiting for quite a while. Getting that nice Moxie boost to attack. Nothing. Because there's nothing after that in a wild battle. Wouldn't it be weird if Pokemon could attack you as teams? Now, see, I was thinking, if you were a regular little fungus, I might have tried the Crunch, but I ain't risking this. We're going to our Fire type. So as I'm recording this, I'm waiting to see what things are going to be like in the morning, because in my area, they're calling for a pretty big snowstorm. There's some confusion over what exactly is going to happen. They say, well, one place you listen to says there's going to be a massive, huge snowstorm. Checking the weather app on my phone, they're only calling for a little bit at a slight point of the morning, and that's it. But I don't know, it's one of those things, like, I'm sure you probably hear this of every place in the world, but here in my area, the Maritimes in Canada, basically, one sec, something popped up on my screen. There we go, get out of here. There we go. Anyway, basically, the weather can change at a moment's notice, you know? Like, it can be nice and sunny one day, and they could be calling for nice and sunny weather, and then, wait a minute, all the clouds come in. Wow, double Bouffalant! What does it mean? So, we have to fear these things. I mean, probably. They can hit pretty hard. Huh, we don't want to... I think so. And Revenge, which is a fighting type attack. I considered the fact you might have that. So, let me think here. Well, we could easily Sandstorm, because both of our ground types will be immune to that. I'm going to go for the Boomerang on the injured one, try to minimize how much damage we're taking every turn. If we can take one down, pass it around, one more Bouffalant on the wall, or whatever. No, head charge is normal, okay. Because it would have done resisted damage. So we've learned something today. What is it that is... Isn't there like a rock type one like that? I can't recall. So what we're going to do here, for Medusa's turn, let's use a potion on Marowak. Actually, let's use a Soda Pop. Heal back 60 HP, put us back over 100, and Marowak goes for the offensive move. Another Boomerang, if you please. Take this thing down. Isn't it funny how some Pokemon use, you know, items or objects as weapons and stuff, and others just whatever they have is what they go with. She didn't hit you. Why would you aim at her? That's crazy. You might have done more damage to our Marowak. Let's go for a Smackdown Thunder Punch combo, which should do the trick. I hope, actually. I mean, the Sandstorm will take you down if this doesn't. But it does, alright. Now, come on. Can we... I think we have to fight a trainer, too, who's going to stare right at us. Watch this. I can predict it. Told you. I knew he was around. Mwahaha. I will leave here for Victory Road. It's my hobby to win against trainers. Better get yourself another hobby, because it ain't... No, I'm not going to be all gloaty and braggy, and Corey's going to send in a sock. Why don't you go get lost in a dryer somewhere, sock? Don't want to deal with you. So our best maneuver would be Witwicky. Might as well. Let's go for what we got. Now, what can these abilities... Or what can... What abilities can they get? I'm pretty sure they can get Sturdy. In fact, I'm almost guaranteed they can get Sturdy. I think I've seen that happen once or twice in my vast career of Pokemon training. Oh, you're a fast little guy, ain't ya? So I didn't even really clue in, but these two, Sock and Throw, which we've seen, they're like the Hitmonchan of this generation. Now, people have pointed that out before, and honestly, I didn't even think of that. I just see like two fighting types that are counterparts of each other. Don't they look weird? Do you think they look weird? I think they look weird. Like, what's with all the X, the cross marks on them? Like, huh? And again, why would they need to be made? They could have given us Hitmonchan. Maybe I'm just too nostalgic for the original generations. I don't get why they made such blatant copies or replacements of past Pokemon that we've known and we've had all this time. Rather than enjoying defeating someone, should I aim higher? I guess the Pokemon League is the place to find a better class of challengers. That's true. Alright, let's get this. Dawnstone? That's interesting. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure no one can use that here. But, you never know. Let's find out. And, nope. We are good on that. Gonna hang on to that. I think we can sell that to the guy who wants to buy a bunch of ores and stuff, perhaps. Or not. Hello, sir. Oh! I don't want to fight. I want to get my item I'm looking for. Victory Road. I'll test myself by fighting against you to see if I am ready to climb it. Speaking of climate, it is getting colder outside. As I've said, no. Oh, I think I said at the start of the last episode, but I am going to say in the upcoming Pokemon Go video, because of course, as I get to go out and about doing some, well, hang on, let me think here. This can have rock moves. I think we're going to let Seaward handle this one. But as I'm out and about recording for Pokemon Go, of course, the weather change is going to be somewhat represented in the videos. And yes, indeed, it is getting chilly. In fact, as you'll see, I've switched over to wearing the Charizard toque, which I've had for a couple years now, and keep my head warm as I'm out and about walking around as we start getting the snowy weather. Or at least, since we don't have snow yet, let's just say the colder weather. What's your favorite season, everybody? Do you have a favorite season, first of all? And if you do, what is it? I don't know if I have a favorite, because in many things in life, I can sort of look at various things and, you know, find something to enjoy about it. So, wintertime, I actually do like the snow. I know a lot of people don't like snow, but I just realized this thing could explode. I know it has Sturdy. Okay. But this could still hurt, though. Not as much as we would have feared. Let's go Aqua Jet. But yeah, I do like the look of snow. I actually don't mind walking around in snow and stuff like that. Shoveling, not a super huge fan. I mean, actually, sometimes I don't mind shoveling. It's good exercise. But, of course, summertime, I just like the warmer weather, you know, the better climate, better scenery and stuff like that. Fall? I don't know. I like the colors. But then I guess as we're starting to see the trees start to go into hibernation mode and stuff like that, it's like, I guess maybe fall's not my favorite season? Can't really think of too much. I like Halloween, though. Let's just go with that. Victory Road, it really is amazing. That's the road to the Pokemon League. And for spring, what do I like about spring? I guess what I like about spring is the fact that we can start moving around a lot more. You know, the snow has lifted. We are free to roam the countryside once again. See, we're drinking up a soda pop. We are good to keep rolling. Now, do I gotta fight this trainer here, or can I sneak by? Check this out. Super sneaky stealthy. TM05 Roar. So, you know what? I wanted to find something else. Is it here? It must not be. I don't think we have it. Watch me have had the item I've been looking for this whole time. Let's see. No, I don't. Well, I was looking for something in particular, but it does not seem to be here. You made it this far. Well done. That's an impressive accomplishment. To show the respect for you, I feel for you, I'd like to present you with this gift. That's what I was looking for. It's a Dusk Stone. This item makes certain Pokemon evolve. I used one to evolve a Lampent from the Celestial Tower. That's why I couldn't find the item. It had to be handed to me. And you know what? We're doing it. We're getting another evolution in this episode. Witwicky is evolving. So if you were here during the Wi-Fi battles just this past week, you've seen I basically used my current team except for Irwin. I kept him as a bit of a surprise and brought Chuck instead. But I brought the entire team of Pokemon White currently in the playthrough. Witwicky the Chandelure was on that team. Not that he did too much, but he was there, at least. So yes, we've got ourselves another new Pokedex entry. Let's see what this one's all about. Now, if I recall correctly, this one is pretty freaky. And this isn't even Rotom talking. This is just the standard Pokedex description. Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Being consumed in Chandelure's flame burns up the spirit, leaving the body behind. So, that being the case, does that mean the spirit does not pass on anywhere? Is it just gone? Does Chandelure pull a Fred from Angel? The spirit's just gone? Okay, Dust Stone makes them evolve, yada yada yada. Thank you very much for your contribution. It's weird that they give you the Dawnstone on the ground, but then this guy just hands you a Dusk Stone. But that goes to show you, as people say, you gotta talk to everybody in an RPG. Anyone can give you something really useful like that. I've survived a lot of fierce battles with my Pokemon. I don't think I will lose. Well, buddy, I've got 2 brand new evolved species. What are you gonna do against them? Johan has a Fracture. Sure you do. Well, we've seen these. Let's try to take it down before it goes for its Dragon Dance and starts to deal us some serious damage. Oh, you know what I should have done? Tried the Foul Play, because these things have a pretty decent attack stat. As you can see, this is going to hurt a little bit. We'll take it with about half our energy left. I was right. Let's throw Mud at it. Alright, playing risky. Well, this might not knock it out. It might not have, but we managed to pull it off. Alright, so down goes... Oh, wait, and we're getting the Moxie boost. Finally, we can make use of it again. Okay, you got Excelgor. That actually is a bit of a problem. It is pretty quick, and it has bug-type attacks. It is a bug type, of course. We are switching to our double-resistant Witwicky, and let's see what our Chandelure looks like here in Gen 5. Let's go. We got Flame Burst to deal with this thing. Giga Drain, which actually was also super effective against us, so that's a good switch. Let's go ahead and burst it up. Now, can we get the Flamethrower TM anywhere? Where would you find such a thing? Maybe what we will do, before we go into the Pokemon League, like we'll go through Victory Road and clear that out, I'll probably then start backtracking, check out some other areas that I have not checked just yet. Because I remember back on Route 1, just outside of Nuvema Town, there is a water spot off to the side we can surf on. There's a whole section over there that we can check out we have not done just yet. So that's one option. We can also, well, depending on how long it takes us to do this, once December rolls around, it will become winter time in-game. We can check out more of Twist Mountain, and I believe get the Ice Beam TM outside Icarus City. So we got a lot of things that we can go check out. My heart is not broken. I will survive further fierce battles with my Pokemon, and I will become much stronger. There you go. It's called learning from your defeats, building yourself up to be even bigger. As long as you learn from a defeat, it's never a complete loss. There is no end to mastering Pokemon battles. And again, that's true. Like, I've said this many times, I'll probably continue to say it. I'll preface it with the thought that maybe this is my own way of excusing, you know, defeats of my own and trying to, what is it, make myself sound less defeated. But anytime that, well, hang on, what do we want to switch to? I'm going to go into Grub. Anytime you feel that there is nowhere left for you to build up to, like if you feel you're at the top of your game in any field, any respect, don't think that. Think of how you can better yourself. Find someone who is a notch above you and do your best to surpass them. If there is nobody, try to surpass yourself. Just all in all, it's going to help you become better. So, as she just said, there was no end to becoming a Pokemon Master, or whatever she said. I wasn't paying attention. But let's go Critical Leaf Blade. But yes, just find another level to aspire towards. I think I've said this before, but when I first put together my original cosplay costume, it was Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And I entered into a costume competition at the first HowlCon down in Halifax, Nova Scotia that I went to. And I wasn't expecting anything. I just wanted, you know, to have fun. I went up on stage, did my presentation. I yelled out the loudest Kamehameha that I could. Apparently people in the other room could hear it. Hurt my throat a little bit. And I got second place in the anime division. Now, I told many people, they're like, oh, that's amazing. And I told my nephew, and he was like, second place? Oh, so close. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That was amazing to get second on my first costume, but I still had that extra level of first place to aspire towards. There you go. You always have something that you can build up higher to. It's hard to have no end, but if you change your perspective, you'll see why we can enjoy them forever. Now, we only got... Actually, we're timed. Where time is up. We are timed for this video, so we'll check out those possible items in the next episode, but I think here's a good spot to stop. We got 2 new Pokemon added to our team. Not bad. The Unova team has now shaped up to where it's supposed to be, so from here on out, it's actually good that we don't have any more badges to collect, because I don't need to bring anyone back for full evolutions anymore. What we have is what we have, and what we will have into the next generation once we complete the rest of Pokemon White. And if you want to be here to check out the future of our White playthrough, of course, you know what you can do. You can subscribe to our channel for some more regular Pokemon updates. You can also now join as a member and start earning some member-specific only perks, which have been mentioned in one of my videos on the main page, the introductory video. You can check that out and see what all the bonuses are going to be. And if you want to see some more social media from myself, I mentioned earlier, I believe, my Instagram, Twitter, and we got Discord as well. Links in the description for you to get those connected to and check them out and all that good stuff. And I believe that is a wrap for today. So thank you folks again for watching. Feel free to let me know if you enjoyed this with the like button down below. And Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you next time.